Lesson 17 is creating a lookup list, and this is a really useful tool. You've seen this on the internet anytime you're filling out forms. Basically, it's the drop arrow. We can go through and choose what selection you need to make. So we're going to create a lookup, create a value list, look up field values from another table, and then a multi-valued field. Alright, first thing, you want to go to design view for your table, whichever one you're going to use. This one, we're using our students. So in design view, we're going to go to gender. We're going to come across, and on the data type, remember data type, we're going to go down to Lookup Wizard. And you have two options. Lookup field, get values from another table or query, or I'll type them in myself, or that I want. Basically means you're going to do it yourself. So we're going to type in our own list, hit next. So our options here are going to be male. And you go down to the next line, female. Hit next. We're going to leave it as gender. You want to limit to list. That way people can either choose male or female. They can't type in their own value or anything like that. So limit to list. Hit finish. When you go to datasheet view, come across the gender. So Leroy, hit the drop arrow, male, Juliana, female, John, male, and so forth. So that's how you create that. Really simple, but a very useful tool. Alright, so we're going to close this. The next one, we got to delete an existing relationship for something that we're going to do. So we're going to go back to database tools, remember, relationships. And we're going to click the relationship line between classes and class offerings table. So classes, class offerings. We're going to hit delete on the keyboard. Hit yes, you want to permanently delete it. And then we're going to close this. And we have that. Alright. And then I'm just going to double check, make sure. Yep. Okay, so that worked. Okay, the next thing, we're going to create a lookup with values from another table. So we're going to open class offerings in design view. And for the class field, right here, we're going to do Lookup Wizard, and then we're going to get values from another table. Hit next, and we're going to get them from the classes table. So we're going to go classes, table classes, just select it. You can also switch to queries if you needed to, so you have that option there. But the classes table, hit next, and then the field we're going to use will be the class name field. Hit next, and then we're going to have it, we're going to sort it by class name. And if you want descending, you can click ascending, descending right there. Hit next, and you have the option here that says hide key column recommended, so we're going to do that. You'll notice that low impact aerobics is cut off. It's truncated. Remember, the book's going to call it truncated. So you just want to double click to auto fit that column, or drag it, either way. Alright, from here, hit next. And then on this, we're really going to go through. We're not going to choose any of these on this one. Hit finish. Hit yes. On creating relationship. Datasheet view. Alright. So now, going through on class offerings, it goes through, pulls all the different classes available from the classes table. So all of these classes here are now listed every time you come through. So if you wanted to go through, add a new class offering, then you would just hit the drop arrow, find the class, and then list it. Alright, so close all of those. And then creating a multi-valued field. And we did this back in lesson 2. We used one, but we didn't create one. Alright, so instructors table, we're going to open design view again. Locations field, we're going to change it to a lookup wizard. We're going to type in the values we want, hit next. Okay, our values here, we're going to have a few. So we have downtown, and hit tab. And you'll know, when you hit tab on this, it goes down, it doesn't go across, but that's the way it should work. We'll have Millbrook, Glendale, and we'll say Fairfield. Hit next, and then on this one we want to allow multiple values, and then I'll show you how that works here in one moment. You'll notice when you allow multiple values, automatically limit to list will be checked. Hit finish, hit yes, go dash sheet, yes. Alright, so locations, hit the drop arrow, and then you have check boxes. So if Wendy has multiple locations, let's say she's in Fairfield and then also downtown, hit OK, and then that's how you do that. So a multi-valued field just means you can make multiple selections. And that is it for lesson 17.